So today, me and Stormy are going to be making hamster treats. Are you excited? I think he's excited. So basically you'll need flour, water, and fruits, and if you want oats. Make sure you don't use any fruits or vegetables that aren't safe for your hamster. Yeah, he's like crawling out. Make sure that you use safe products. You ready to go cooking? He's like, where's the kitchen? You ready? Okay, so I'll see you guys ready, and I'll tell you more about the ingredients and what I'm gonna be using. Bye. This is a little traveling cage. We're gonna be using that to put him in while I go downstairs. Right now he's in there. He's so small. But I'm gonna put him in his traveling cage, so yeah. Okay, so now I just made the apples, and I'm going to put them in this blender with some water, and then you put a little bit of water on the bottom, and then you put a few apples. So, okay, so now pour it in the water. We use distilled water. We distill our own water, so that's why it's in a jar. Oh, that should be good. And then we're just gonna put in a few apples because they go a long way. So this is enough apples. Where is? Okay. All right, be right back. And then I'm just gonna put some more oats in. You only want to do a few tablespoons because if they're new to oats and you put a bunch of it in, then it will give them an oat stomach. So it's gonna be loud, so turn on your volume. This is not pushing down, so get some scissors to cut the apple slices in half so they will slice it up so they're not too big. Okay, the scissors are just in case. Okay. Well, when they're done blending, I will show you how to make the rest. I'm gonna add some more water. I think it's really chunky, so I'm just gonna add a tiny bit of water and then try to cut it up some more. Last time I did this, it worked fine. I don't know why it's like this. too much apple. I don't know. More water. But I don't want it to get watered down. Okay. Alright. Be a little chunky at first, but you should get the consistency as applesauce. So once you're done with that, you want to keep adding flour, and then once you get the consistency of dough, then that's how you want it. So yeah. Okay, so get some flour. I think flour is good for hamsters. Yeah, any type of flour. I don't know what flour I'm using. You just want to keep pouring in flour until you get the right consistency. I have to go to this one, so be right back. Okay, I went ahead and added a little bit more of flour. So I'm just gonna keep mixing it until it turns the consistency I need it to be. This needs a lot of flour. So yeah, this usually takes about, I used a bag of flour to get the right consistency I needed, and it took a while. So I'm gonna keep mixing, and then I'll let you guys know when I keep adding my flour. Okay, so I need to add a little bit, at least have a cup next to you and a wet napkin because it does get a little messy. Okay, so I'm just gonna wipe up So keep mixing and mixing until you get like almost like a Play-Doh texture. And then this probably takes about 15 minutes or more just to mix it, but it depends on how much of the apples you use. So I will show you at the end the consistency you should have. Okay, so this is what I have so far. I took it out of the bowl because it started to overflow and be doughy. So the consistency should be kind of like this, but I think I have to mix it in a lot more. And then also, they have to bake in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes for, let's see, oh yeah, 325 Fahrenheit, that's the temperature it should be. So if you want to preheat your oven, if you're almost done, that's how much you want to preheat it for. And if you have tiny cookie cutters, you can use those. I have tiny cookie cutters. I will show you when my hands are clean. I got them at Michael's. You can go to Michael's and get mini cookie cutters. So I'm going to keep mixing it and mixing it until I get the right consistency that I want it to be, because you don't want it to be super liquidy, because if you don't have cookie cutters and you don't know what shape you want it to be, I personally would roll it to a ball because then they get really hard. They're not squishy, they're just really hard, good treats. I don't really know why they like it because I tried a piece because it's edible for humans, and it tasted like flour. Like it had no taste of an apple whatsoever. It was just flour. So I guess they like the texture. I don't really know. But I'm gonna keep squishing it until I get the right consistency. And I would not add food coloring. They cannot have food coloring. But last time when I was making the apple and honey and the oak, I added beet juice. So beet juice is a fruit. It's a red fruit that has so much red, natural red in it. It can dye your shirt. That's how dark it is. So I used that. It worked out really good. Stormy really liked these. I'm gonna keep mixing it, and then I'll see you guys once I'm finished mixing it and rolling it out. So I started rolling it out. I'm only rolling it out because I have my cookie cutters. These are too big, so I'm gonna use the triangle, the star, and the circle to cut it out because those are the only smaller ones they have. You can use the other ones for like guinea pigs because they're a little bit bigger. I got that at Michael's. So I'm gonna keep rolling this out. Alright. So then now, since I think that's thin enough, actually, one more roll. Alright, I think that's pretty thin enough. So I'm gonna open this package. Like, this is pretty easy to open. Alright, so I'm gonna get the container. Alright, so I'm gonna use the star cutter, the triangle, and then the circle. I don't really like plastic, so I'm gonna use these. But first I'm gonna do just a few circles. Let's see how this goes. Oh, yay. This is cute. A little circle. I'm gonna do a little circle. Alright, so I'm just gonna work on a few more of these and then I'll let you guys know when I'm done. Okay, so I just did some of these. I just finished a few and I still have this side to go. It's pretty easy, but we'll see. So I have my circle one and then you press it down like this. And then it'll get stuck if you just pull it up right away. So then you have to like wiggle it like this. And then this right here. And I'm just gonna say again, I got these cookie cutters at Michael's. The only ones I'm using is the star. I'm also using the circle. And where's the triangle? Oh, and I am using the triangle. My favorite one is probably the star. It just looks the best. So you want to preheat your oven for 320 degrees. And they're only going to cook for about 10 to 15 minutes because they're so small. They get cooked really fast and they will be hard. In my next video, I'll be showing you the stuff I got from Michael's for Stormy and possibly my bed cage. I'll have to see. But I'm just gonna cut as much as I can, and then if you have leftover flour or like the treat dough, you have to put it in the fridge unless it'll get moldy. And make sure water is not with the treat because I had water in my treat holder because I got a container. And when I got the container, I had to wash out the container and there's still a little bit of water. So it got super moldy and gross. So don't do that. Stormy's okay. He's in his cage, sleeping. So after cutting this is the little star. And then I'll show you one of the circle ones. Circle. And then I will show you the little triangle. So that's a triangle. And this was about $3. And it comes with all these too. But I didn't want these. So I'm going to keep cutting them and I'll let you guys know when I'm done. Make sure it's at 325. And then I'll let you know when they're all cut. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope these worked out for you guys. Please like, subscribe, and turn on the post notifications. And make sure you share this to your friends. Have a nice day. Bye.